So I was going through my old cards, and I found 35 packs, unopened, original 6, 1992. I know, they're overdone. I just was surprised I still had them. Welcome to Chili's Breaks. The idea is that there is really only a Bobby Hall hologram card, I believe, in these. But just some classic looking cards. Original 6. Let's see what it all brings up. I was just, like I said, more weirded out that I still have these packs laying here. Oh yeah, the sweepstakes card. Jim Nielsen, A.B. McDonald. I am not sure. Stanley? Yeah, that is Alan Stanley. Larry Hillman. Boom Boom Jeffrion. Gary Bergman. The Golden Jet, Bobby Hall. Neat. Emile Bouchard. Orland Kurtenbach. Some older cards in here. This is quite unique. The Bobby Hall is something else. The Golden Jet. I know they're still not worth a whole lot, but still need to have. Another check. Camille Henry. Another Golden Jet, Bobby Hall. That is our lovely dog going off. George Sullivan. Boom Boom Bernie Jeffrion. A Montreal card. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a checklist. That makes sense. So on the front, neat. Ken Hodge. That'd be senior, of course. Bill Friday, a referee. Ron Ellis. Norm Allman? Is that who that is? Yep. Norm Allman. Nice mustache, bud. Kind of cool looking at some of these old greats. Be cool to pull the Jet hologram. 2 Jet cards so far. Another sweepstakes, another Ken Hodge. Bill Friday again. Ron Ellis. Norm Allman. Another Montreal. Harry Watson. A Toronto split. That's kind of neat. It's too bad it's Toronto. Jean-Guy Talbot. Eddie Shack. That is pre-mustache. Clear the track. Here comes Shack. Yeah, I was looking through. I found a couple of my old Young Guns I didn't even realize I had. I found a Joe Thornton rookie, Marlowe's rookie, bunch of other ones in a lot of them. Oh, Miles Horton, Elmer Vasco, Keith McCreary, Bobby Bond, Dullard St. Laurent, John Ferguson, Bruce Hood, Bill Mosiango. Oh, Terrible Ted. Wow, that's cool. Ted Lindsay, one of the greats. Being who I was, I'm surprised there was even open packs in the house, and I'm just weirded out. Ron Wicks, Chicago. G. Ackerman. The Golden Jet card. There's got to be a bunch of these, so I'll just keep those aside. Kay Stewart, Bob Davidson, Jim Pappin, another Norm Allman, another Golden Jet insert card. So I guess the Golden Jet's the idea behind the whole set. To get something decent of his would be alright. They say a hologram, but who knows what else is in these sets. There can't be a lot, though. They all average out at about $1 a card. Doug Harvey. Here's Golden Jet again. Gus Bodnar. Doug Mons. Miles Horton. Elmer Vasco. Keith McCreary. Bobby Bond. And Dullard St. Laurent. A lot of doubles, it seems. Still pretty fun to open to see these names. And Toronto again. John Wilson. Harry Lumley. Jerry Topazzini. Jim Nielsen. A.B. McDonald. Stanley. Larry Hillman. Boom Boom Jeffrion. I can't believe they sat in there. I'm usually a big fan of opening packs, and all of a sudden these are in there unopened. First one, Bobby Hall. Is that the actual card? It is. There's Boom Boom Jeffrey on. Dean Prentice. Red Kelly. Chicago. Here's Tim Horton for you. Alex Delvecchio. Leo Labine. Maurice. Cards are okay. I don't mind them so much. Neat sets. Alright. Elmer Vasco. Keith McCreary. Bobby Bond. Dollard St. Laurent. John Ferguson. Bruce Hood. Bill Mosienko. Treble Ted. Camille Henry. They do definitely have a pattern to them, that's for sure. The hologram would be the bonus. I really would love to see that. Oh, let's turn them over. Jim Nielsen. A.B. McDonald. Stanley. There's a lot of the same. The Jet. The Jet. Is that one of the regular? Yeah. Johnny Bauer. Vic Hadfield. John McKenzie. And them Bruins. I do wonder why I just had them there and didn't bother to open them. That's kind of weird. Boom Boom. Mahovlich. Henri Richard. Rest in peace. We just lost him. Ted Lindsay. We lost not long ago. 75th. Oh, it's a checklist, but 75 years. Gump Worsley. Pronovo. Litzenberger. Carlton. Oh, we got another Bruins checklist. That's too bad. Stanfield. Who is that? That would be Lumley there. Sid Abel. New York Rangers. Detroit Red Wings. Johnny Bauer. Vic Hadfield. John McKenzie. And a Boston Bruins. Those are team ones all in one pack. I do believe we're only going to get the 6 teams too, considering it's an original 6. So, kind of bummed out. Not going to see any great Penguins, but I guess we'll see all the big... There's another Golden Jet card. Gus Bodnar. Moans. Horton. Vasco. McCreary. Bond. St. Laurent. Oh, there is a definite pattern. John Ferguson. There's a definite pattern in these. I'd wonder how many cards are in the set, too. But we'll just see. We'll just get these open first and go from there. Boston Bruins. David Keon. Norm Allman. Pierre Pilote. Henri Richard. Andy Bathgate? Yeah, it would be Bathgate. Yep. Fern Flaman. Don Marshall. Sid Smith. Just doesn't make any sense that I just have these laying around. Must have came from somewhere. We're actually just going through the cards. And again, I found a Tavares Young Gun too, which was really a surprise. Bill Harris, 75th anniversary. Boston Bruins. Johnny Bauer. Bill Gadsby. Fontenato. Oh, turn you over. Tribute to Miles Horton. Gilles Marat. And Harry Howell. Alright, moving on. Another Bobby Hull. Under the pile. George Sullivan. Bernie Jeffrion. Montreal Canadiens. Ken Hodge. Bill Friday. Ron Ellis. Norm Allman. And the Montreal Canadiens. Just one hologram. All these packs, all these years later. How cool would it be to just pull the hologram? John McKenzie. Boston Bruins. David Keon. Norm Allman. Pierre Pilote. Henri Richard. Andy Bathgate. Flaman. All right. Rob Davison, Jim Pappin. There's Golden Jet card. There's the actual Golden Jet. New York Rangers, Bob Nevin. Oh, there's a nice one. There's Bobby Hull. It's Golden Jet again. Ed Westfall, Leo Kelly. So a little different. At least they got him for him. I'm just hoping that's a good sign for the hologram. Ed Litzenberger, Vic Hadfield, Wayne Carlton, Bobby Vaughn, Fred Stanfield. Who are we? We are Flamin. Fred Flamin. John Bauer, Sid Abel, New York, and Detroit. And I think in everything I read, it was just that one hologram. There really wasn't a whole lot else for this whole set. Montreal, Harry Watson, Toronto, Jean-Guy Talbot, Eddie Shack, Bill Harris, 75th anniversary, Boston, and of course, I feel like I haven't pulled a whole lot out of any of these. Couldn't tell you what I paid for these. I actually would have bought these way back in '92 and put them away for some reason. David Keon, Norm Allman, Pierre Pilot, Henri Richard, Andy Bathgate, Fern Flamin, Don Marshall, Sid Smith, Phil Goyette. And I just happened to be looking through some old cards at the request of somebody in my household. And we came across all these. Came across all sorts of different cards that I didn't even. I have a Henrik Sedin young gun I didn't know about. Gary Bergman. Bobby Hull with lots of awards. Emile Bouchard. Orland Kurtenbach. Detroit. Andy Bathgate. A lot of doubles. Ooh, Pocket Rocket. We just lost him, but still nice card. Sloan. Doug Bones. All right. Norm Allman. Golden Jet. Golden Jet. New York Rangers. Bob Nevin. The Golden Jet. That's 3 in the same pack. That's strange. Leo Kelly. Doug Harvey. Huh, neat. Come on, one hologram, eh? What would it hurt all these years later to just say that I grabbed the right packs that day? And I got one hologram. Detroit. Bathgate. Henri Richard. Sloan. Stanley. Stanley again. Backstrom. Golden Jet, another card. Andy Bathgate. There is a lot of Golden Jet cards. I wouldn't have bought him because I'm that big of a fan of his. I just would have bought him for, I don't even know the reason. Bobby Vaughn. Fred Stanfield. Flamin. Sid Abel. New York. Detroit. Johnny Bauer. Vic Hadfield. John McKenzie. I just sort of bought these for the sake of buying them, but I don't even know. I don't remember buying them. I don't remember much. Don Marshall. Sid Smith. Phil Goyette. Bobby Hull there. Boom Boom Jeffries. Dean Prentice. Red Kelly. Chicago. And Tim Horton once again. Tim Horton, who never actually made that much money off of his own namesake, which really kind of sucks. He just sold it too early, not seeing the profit. But, oh well. Miles Horton, Elmer Vasco, Keith McCreary, Bobby Vaughn, Dollard St. Laurent, John Ferguson, Bruce Hood, Bill Mosienko, Terrible Ted. These are too predictable almost. Finally got my set from 1920 all organized in my books. I'm going to be posting soon to see who's on, to see who wants to trade. I need to be able to get my full set. John Ferguson, Bruce Hood, Bill Mosienko, Terrible Ted, Camille Henry, the Golden Jet again, George Sullivan, Bernie Geoffrion, Montreal Canadiens. They rip kind of weird. All right. Golden Jet. It's kind of the theme of the series. Andy Bathgate, Boom Boom, Frank Mahovlich, Henri Richard, Ted Lindsay, NHL, Lauren Gump Worsley, Marcel Pronovo. A few more packs. Come on, Bobby, if you're watching, give me some mojo here, bud. I just want one of your hologram cards out of this set. I think it's the only card in here that's worth any money. The rest of them are just commons. Bobby Hull again. New York. Bob Nevin. There's another Bobby Hull. Ed Westfall. Leonard Kelly. Doug Harvey. There's Golden Jet again. Gus Bodnar. Doug Moens. So we are getting our fair share of Bobby Hull cards. You know, if you're a big Bobby Hull fan, this is definitely a set to go after. The shot is, this last shot was known far and wide. Bill Gadsby, Lou Fontinato, tribute to, that's Tim Horton right there with Buffalo. Gil Marat, Harry Howell, the Toronto Make Me Laughs, John Wilson, Harry Lumley, Jerry Topazzini. Imagine trying to put that on the back of a jersey. That would take a minute for any trainer or any equipment manager, sorry. Even there, the trainer, when he's hurt, the whole report he's got to fill, it's going to just be incredibly long. Alex Delvecchio, another equally as hard name. Norm Allman. Oh, geez, they're all over the place here. Leo Levine. Leo Rice. Ron Wicks. Chicago. Ed Jackman. Golden Jet. Gay Stewart. Three left. Then you can resume your regularly staged schedule. I do hope you're all being safe out there. Phil Goyette. Bobby Hull. There's another one. Boom. Dean Prentice. Red Kelly. Chicago. Tim Horton. Alex Delvecchio. Leo Levine. Leo Rice. Yes, these are definitely in an order, you can tell. Pretty incredible. I don't know if I'm going to be bummed out if I don't get it, or I'm just going to enjoy the Bobby Hull cards that did get it. I'm not sure how to feel right now. I feel like I should have gotten one. Ron Wicks. Chicago. Ed Jackman. There's Golden Jet again, same card. Gay Stewart. Bob Davidson. Jim Pappin. Norm Allman. And another one of that same Golden Jet. Last pack. A little bit of luck. You know, if anybody wants to comment on what kind of cards I should open next, I'm really open to suggestions. I do love a lot of sets and really enjoy it. Emile Bouchard, Orlando Kurtenbach, Detroit, Andy Bathgate, Pocket Rocket, Sloan, Stanley, Philip Backstrom. Well, that's been the breaks. Thanks for coming.